How's it going, guys? Cameron here, Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Today we are recording this video with my Fafine mic, which was graciously donated to the channel a little over a year ago from a gentleman who I will not name because he's a reserved individual and he's not one that I think he feels uncomfortable with shout-outs, so we'll leave it at that. But you know who you are, and if you're watching this, I do appreciate it. So, before we get started, let me have a sip of my wine. So I hope you're all doing well. Here we are, Saturday evening, not much going on. I'm getting older, so I have a hard time keeping track of anything sort of gaming related. Apparently there's some sort of a Summerfest game expo going on. Maybe you guys can help me understand what that is, okay? I don't even know. But I saw on Twitter, Sam Lake had posted I think he had tweeted it. And long story short, they're going to be showing some actual gameplay of Alan Wake 2. So I'm really excited to see that. That's all I have to say about that. I'm excited to see it. I watched some gameplay footage last night from a French channel, but it had a bunch of gameplay footage for Flashback 2. I'm still skeptical with regards to that game, but I feel, I guess, maybe a little bit more optimistic after seeing the gameplay that I saw last night. I don't know. We'll see. The game almost looks like it's trying to be, you know, like the old 3DO PlayStation 1 game, Pandemonium, 2.5D running around. But it also has elements that kind of look like Smash TV. And it's just kind of odd for Flashback to look like that. I don't know. We'll see. I could be wrong. I'll have to play it to see. With regards to movies, I finished watching Roxanne with Steve Martin and Daryl Hannah. Oh, Daryl Hannah was hot back then, wasn't she? Oh my God. Good Lord. So this is a really good movie. It's funny. I have obviously seen it before, but it's been years. So, it was nice to... Excuse me. Oh! Trying to burp down that pizza I had earlier. It's nice to revisit these old movies. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. It looked good. It actually stars the woman there from Risky Business on the train. Is that Rebecca Del Morne? Is that how you pronounce it? And Buddy from Ghostbusters is in this as well. I can't remember his name. I can't fucking remember his name. Ah! But anyways, I couldn't get into it. I wasn't crazy on it. I got halfway through and I fell asleep. I still have to get to Beaches. Laugh it up all you want. This is a really good movie. I've seen it before. So, looking forward to putting that on. Hey, we can't be watching slasher horror films all the time, okay? So, we've got some housekeeping notes here. Master System Marceau. So, anyone who's been following the channel, at one point I was doing a weekly or a bi-weekly live stream with the guy. And then somewhere along the lines, the train veered off the track. Marceau said some disparaging things with regards to another member in the community, PK in the universe. Marceau refused to apologize, and he doubled down by saying some nasty things about some other people in the community. So long story short, Master System Marceau has become extremely maniacal and vindictive. He's like an ex-girlfriend, the way he's acting, like a bitter ex-girlfriend. He's constantly screen capping things, and he's putting them on his community tab, and he's tagging me, and he's being a little bitch. And yeah, so without further ado, a screen cap, if you will. 3 people today. 3 people. 3 people. 1 person that I know, and 2 people that I've never heard of before reached out to me and sent me this screen cap. So, take it away! Yeah, so do you see anything funny about this screen cap here, folks? So, dumbass Master System Marceau, it looks like, I don't know for sure, because I don't know where this came from, it looks like he's trying to interject himself in the Mike Mullis Smash JT drama situation. So, as you all know, as I had talked about in my last video, Master System Marceau basically at one time was Smash JT's lover, okay? He was 100% on Team Smash JT. And then when I started talking to Master System Marceau, at some point, I don't know what happened, he wasn't a fan of Smash JT. And now, more recently, in recent times, over the last couple of weeks, since he had a blow up with me, now all of a sudden, Master System Marceau is in bed with everybody that I haven't been kosher with, okay? Now, I think I'm kosher with Smash JT, but anyways, I digress. You got Master System Marceau, and he's friends with all these weirdos now, okay? Hyatt America, Retro Bro, of course, Alpha Nerd, and he's friends with Smash JT again. So this screenshot comes to light, and I wasn't going to show it, but 3 people sent it to me today, 3 separate occasions, so it's making the rounds. Basically, what you've got here, and I'll tell you what's happening, because he did the exact same thing to me. I fucking guarantee you, Jeff, if you're watching this, Master System Marceau, I guarantee he's probably DMing Jeff, talking about Mike Mullis behind his back, right? Meanwhile, he does this screen cap here, and he's so stupid he commits a murder, and he leaves his bloody knife at the scene of the crime. He doesn't clean up his crime scene. And you can see the screen cap is from his phone, because you can actually see he's logged in on his account. And you can see the comment is from Smash JT's, Smash JT Plus? His other Twitter account. So he obviously took a screenshot of something that was on Smash JT's Twitter account. Okay, because Smash JT is giving somebody a shout out as per that, I guess it's a message he got or a comment he got on YouTube. And I don't know the rest of the story. I don't know. I don't fucking know. So, yeah, Master System Marceau, please explain to us why you're screen capping something off of Smash JT's Twitter account, and what are you trying to do with it? Because from what I'm seeing, it looks like you're being a little bitch. You're trying to be cozy with Jeff, but at the same time, you're taking shit from his Twitter feed, you're screen capping it, and I assume you're sending it to somebody else. So that's exactly what he would do to me. We would talk over DM, and then he would be a little bitch, and he would screen cap my conversations, and he would send them to Alpha Nerd. So, yeah, can't be trusted, and you got busted! You get what you paid for, buddy. You fucking paid. That's what you get for not cleaning up your fucking mess. Next time you do a screen cap, make sure you clip your avatar, you fucking idiot. God damn. Holy. So now you guys know what I'm talking about. This guy loves to cause shit. Okay? He loves to stir the pot. He loves to meddle in other people's affairs. He loves to DM one person talking about somebody, and then he'll take all that information, and then he'll take it, and he'll run over the street to the other person, and he'll... That's what he does. That's what he does, folks. So, lesson learned. Do not trust Master System Marceau. The guy is a fucking weasel and a snake and a snitch. What a little rat bastard. Oh my god. Good lord. Get a life. Stop screen capping everybody's conversations. Go outside, cut your grass, go for a walk, go for a drive, go to the movies, go to the mall, go do something productive with your time. Good fucking lord. Holy. Stop obsessing over everybody. Oh my god. Rant over. Good lord. So, yeah, let's get on with today's topic because we're already at the 10-minute mark. We're talking about, speaking of Master System Marceau, we're talking about prioritizing your time. So, I cannot stress this enough. You know, if you're a gamer or if you're not, but, you know, we're talking about video games, so why not? And I've been guilty of this myself, but if you're really passionate about gaming and you find yourself getting distracted in life, whether it be spending time with your significant other, maybe you're working 7 or 8 days a week putting in overtime, and you can't find the time that you need to invest in playing these games that you've acquired. Again, I've been guilty of it, especially lately. What I'm getting at is if this is your hobby, playing video games is your hobby, okay? It's a fine line. You don't want to just be playing games. You want to be doing other stuff as well. It's unhealthy to just be playing video games. But it's unhealthy to have a hobby like this and not be able to enjoy it because you're too busy with everything else in your life. It's very easy to get so wrapped up in your daily routine that you barely have enough time to wash the dishes, take a shower in the morning, brush your teeth before you go to bed, put your socks on in the morning. It's very difficult to find that balance. So a lot of times, like I know for myself, what works for me, you're gonna have your own way of doing things. But like for me, I have to get up really early, and I try to do as much stuff as I can before I go to work. That way, when I come home, I don't have to deal with it. Easier said than done. Certain things like cutting the grass, as I mentioned, I try to do that on a Tuesday, whereas everybody else in this world does it on a Saturday afternoon. Well, I do it on a Tuesday night. That way, I've got more time on the weekend to game. If you can't find the time, if you're struggling to find the time, then there's something going on with your lifestyle that needs to be corrected. You know what I mean? If you're spending 8 days a week at work, or 9 or 10 hours a day at work, and then you come home and you bring your work home with you and you have to do more work, and the next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock at night and you're ready to go to bed, well then something, as far as your work-life balance is concerned, needs to be fixed. I'm not saying I have all the answers, but it's quite difficult. I know back in the day, a couple of years ago, I was dating somebody, and I got to the point where I was over at her house every fucking night. I wasn't even at my house, I was at her house. She's cooking me dinner, we're hanging out. And I had to sort of pull back on that. I had to dedicate at least one day a week where I didn't go over there. And I didn't tell her the full story, but I was just more or less like, I need a day to myself. And that's the day where I would try to get all my gaming in, you know what I mean? And then if we were working different schedules, then when she was at work and I was at home, I try to get the gaming in. So it's all about that balance. It is very difficult. And again, I say this now, and I haven't been gaming a lot the last couple of weeks. I've been extremely busy. But I've got tonight off, so I'm going to see if I can get some gaming in. But it again, like I kind of alluded to, if you're gaming a lot and you're neglecting other things in your life that maybe you should be putting some stock into, like daily exercise or hanging out with your significant other, then maybe you should sort of wane off the games a little bit and pay attention to what matters the most, right? Because as much as we enjoy this hobby, it most certainly can't be the most important thing in our life, right? It can be one of them, but let's be honest here. There's other things that take precedent, right? I find as I get older, it's more difficult to find time to game. I find a lot of these YouTubers, like Dreamcast guy, he says he beat Far Cry 6 on a weekend. I don't think so. Man. It's been taking me over 2 months now and I'm still playing it. So as you get older and you take on more of life's responsibilities, you're going to find it harder and harder to find the time to get your gaming in. And that's why I haven't been buying games as much lately, because I've got so many games, and we've talked about this before, I've got so many games that I'm staring at that I haven't played. You know it's bad when you've purchased a game over 3 years ago and you haven't even played it yet. Like, that's embarrassing, right? So it's all about prioritizing your time. So I just wanted to sort of open up the dialogue about that. And hey, maybe you guys have some tips for me, something you can share with me that can help me sort of prioritize my time better and be able to game a little bit more. So I know for myself right now, it's a work in progress, but I'm trying to work on being more active outside as far as exercise is concerned. Because, you know, if you're going for a run or a bike ride 2 or 3 days a week and you're not working on your diet and you're eating, you know, crap, you know, pizza, fucking pogos, pierogies. Not saying that's all I eat, but I mean, I'm sure there's something I could tweak there as far as my food consumption is concerned. So, yeah, so there's definitely lots to consider. Prioritizing your time, it is a hot topic, at least for me. And so that's it. I don't have much else to say about that. I kind of wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that as well and hear what you have to say. I also wanted to mention here, where did I put it? So as far as the iPhone 12 mini is concerned, I'm actually really enjoying it a lot. And I just updated it today. There was a new update as well, new firmware update. So yeah, it's almost like these iPhones are almost like a piece of art, you know, at least the newer ones. You know, it's just nothing but quality. Nothing but quality. I don't need an iPhone 14 or 15. The 12 is just fine. So yes, it does take pretty good photos, absolutely. So yeah, so that's it. That's it for this video, all about prioritizing your time. And yeah, Jeff, if you're watching this, man, be careful with Marceau. That guy is a weasel. Good Lord. So I'll cut it off here right at the 17-minute mark. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for watching. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And have a good weekend. Take care.